All right, what up? Peace, peace, peace. Hope all is well with y'all brothers and sisters, man. Hopefully the Most High, your house shall is blessing y'all day. By His mercies, we aren't consumed, man. Yeah, man. Actually, it's actually going to tie into like what I'm going into. Hopefully all is well with y'all brothers and sisters, man. Y'all and y'all loved ones, but you know, in the word, outside the word, but um, just here thank Him for seeing another day. One, being alive in Him, and two, just being alive in general. Actually, that's what I'm about to go into. Thankfulness, man, because earlier situation, like just it's actually just popped in my mind. But shout out to brother Quan 144, because he actually mentioned in the video I was talking about. I had seen recently. He did like a week or so ago. He said how people are like, not that they're not like powerful, because a lot of times they are powerful, but they're just unhumble, man. Because people don't even say, people don't of course greet you anymore. This is the regular basics. I mean, etiquette. I mean that I don't know, but I grew up with, came up on, and y'all brothers and sisters as well. But just don't even say speak anymore. Just regular manners. Don't only say thank you anymore. People just don't even say thank you anymore, man. But on things, man, even little things, man. But like he kind of went on that, he because there was a video I think he did the brother did about you know a man, old elderly man being beat to death by some young sisters, man, some young women. So very unfortunate, man. Because actually, I just read a story today in the Discord, that man, how brother in Georgia, I think it was in Georgia, he's a cab driver. He got shot. He just got killed, like for no reason. On his first day, man. I was like, yeah, man. That's why, man. I know. I always say, man, people, like, dropping left, right, passing away every day, man. And I just thought about that too, man. But that's why, what it says, listen, the world's gonna wax colder and colder, and also like how it's like even in the days of Noah, man. So that's why that was another reason of the days of Noah, man. Because Yahushua said that too. Because when you read it in Psalm 10, Cain started like Cain was the reason that caused the flood, man. So a lot of times, like, so what was going on during times of Noah? Of course, a lot of murders. What we see now is the same thing that's happening to them, man. A lot of killings, being senseless killings was going on, man. So that's another thing too. But man, I just want to go into being thankful, man. Just being thankful for the Most High in your house, shot, man. I was talking about that brother yesterday, man. Him just even waking us up to His word, man. Waking us up to knowledge. No matter what level that we at, man. Honestly, because even the elder brother from GMS has said that. No matter what level of understanding He gave you, or faith that He gave you, the fact that He gave you understanding, and revealed Himself to you, that's just is what it is. That's a blessing right there, man. And honestly, man, it's like similar, like I got the Spider-Man shirt on, but it's in DC. As a matter of fact, in DC, the whole Green Lantern thing, it's like that's kind of like how the Most High works in the fashion, man. Like actually, that's what the house said in John. He said, you have didn't choose me. I've chosen you, because and if y'all read the comics and watch the movie and things that nature, TV show, things that nature, about the Green Lantern, like the whole Green Lantern Corps, it has to choose you. Like the ring, it has to choose you. So kind of some of that dynamic. But anyway, man, it's just that thankfulness, man. On this side, even Lord willing, on the next in the kingdom to come, in the world to come, but man, but like you said, Isaiah, He is the war. But man, but also too, man, because I was reading because each morning, Lord's will, that He wakes me up. I try to have on the audio, audio prayers on, pretty much, man. Some Edomite, like Christians, like pastors or something like that. They do a good job though. They have said a lot of things, but one of them, one of those pastors or guest preachers or whatever per se, them they brought up the Luke 6:17 account, man. I kind of wasn't. I think right before I wasn't that familiar with it, man. But he brought up the count, like, listen, after your house shot, which I'm about to get into, did what he did. Only one person came back and to say thank you, man. Because I actually read that Second Timothy yesterday too. I read it, but I meant to go into it more. But let's get into it real quick, man. Because that's why hold on to people like that, man. That's why reciprocation is so key, man. Like things of that nature, man. Because because honestly, man, because people that generally thank you, like generally, hold on to people like that, man. Honestly, yeah, being actually thankful, man. Like that lamentation said, what the living man do but complain. But let's get this. Let Luke chapter uh 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 yeah, exactly, yep, yeah, okay. Luke chapter 17, real quick. I'm about to say, and Let's get this. Go and when he saw, this is yeah. And as he entered, Luke 17, verse 12, as he entered into the village, there met him 10 men that were lepers. Yeah, he healed these lepers, which stood far off. And they lifted up their voices and said, Yahushua, Master, have mercy on us. And when he saw them, he said, Go show yourself unto the priest. And it came to pass, as they went, they were cleansed. And one of them, see, and this is what the brother even, I don't want to say brother, but, this is what the guy even mentioned, like, in there, he said, no, I'm just going to read it. And one of them, when he saw them, he was healed and turned back, and with a loud voice, glorified Yahweh, man. So notice how it said, listen, because, like, I didn't realize it, like, that until he said it. I was like, yeah, because I was too much familiar with the count, because every time I'm going to Luke 17, I just really go to verse 21. I need to start, no, that's not true. I go to Remember Lot's Wife sometimes. I might go here at Luke 17, but that's mainly when I'm in Luke 17, that's where I go to, but, it's a lot of meat in this, man, but that's really key, though. Notice how one said thank you, man. And then I'm not saying the others that, did that, like, that didn't say that were wicked men, and of course, like, I don't know, I'm not going to say that per se, man, but it just shows you how much being thankfulness does, and actually being thankful, man, for what people do for you, man, even the smallest things, man, because, that's just is what it is, man, because honestly, man, that's kind of reminds me of, I always go to that account with Gideon and Judges, like, after they was begging him to be king, then, like, they begged, but then Gideon said, listen, no, the Lord shall be reign over you. They begged him, be judge. He says, no, the Lord shall reign over you. Then don't you know after that man died, man, like, they ain't show him no love, and, like, didn't look out for the family, did nothing after all the way he did for him, man. And we always had, that's why I always said, our people, we always had that on to the next spirit, man, like, because honestly, man, because a lot of times, like, I mention this, I don't mention the boys brother up, man, but, that's why I may even still, like, like a Patreon, like, I don't even want to be on, like, the Patreon for a brother like Chronicles of Judah, man, because he helped me out, like, before I came to Word, and now, even after I came to Word, man, with so much, man, that, sometimes it's worth that, a lot of times, like, because a lot of times some people have issues with that. I'm not going to go to particular, but, certain people, I even mentioned it during that time, like, certain people are just worth that, man, like me, or even certain elders or certain OGs that you, grow up with, like, certain people are worth it, man. It's like, the look out after them or do them, like, even look out to see after to see how, pretty much seeing, looking after people even after they, pass away, looking at their family members, man. Because a lot of times, bro, even outside the Word, man, with our people, how many leaders and stuff like that, or the so-called leaders or stuff like that during those Black Panthers, during those civil rights or different movements, stuff like that, and it was rare then that after they passed away, they went away, that people actually looked out after them, but no matter what they did for the people, man. So, because, our people always had that on to the next spirit, man. It's like, okay, cool, this person did that, like, all right, cool, we just going to go on to the next one. Like, we just going to not even, acknowledge anything they, just forget about, like, what they did, man. So that's how thankfulness is very key, man. Like, because even David looked after Saul and his peoples after he died. Of course, he made a covenant with Jonathan. Also, he did make a covenant with Saul, I believe, in 1 Samuel 24. Like, I believe, I got look. Don't hold me to that, because I was skimming through that the other day. But yeah, man, after he died, so yeah, man, that's his fact, man. Like, even he looked out after them, man. So, that's where that thankfulness comes in, man. But, I honestly, that's really is. But, it was prophesied that, even more people are going to be more unthankful now of things, man. Just not thankful of nothing, man. Because, that can breed, like, let me say this too. Let me, no, I'm going to get into that later. Yeah, let me get this, John, Luke chapter, no, I'll read that, Judges, real quick. I read it before, but we always had the spirit. Judges chapter 8, verse 35. It says, neither should they kindness to the house of Jerubbaal, namely Gideon, according to all the goodness which he had shown unto Israel. So, but it's a balance to it too as well, but I'm about to get into that later. But let me read this one more time, man. So, because, yeah, man, they didn't, after that, when one of the people said, listen, we want, you to rule over us, but, Gideon said, no, the Lord's going to rule over you. But after that, he died. all that. And you see how the house of Gideon turned out after that with Abimelech and things of that nature. But who they chose to follow after that, but it is what it is. Luke chapter, you know, 17 and 15, man. He says, and one of them, when he saw it was healed, turned back and with a loud voice glorify Yahweh. So yeah, man, that's just is what it is, man. So you know, but you know that's why. But when you find people like that that's actually thankful and actually will reciprocate to you, man, like you know, man, hold on to those people, man, because that one just that when it says that one of them only turned back to say that, it reminds me of this Ecclesiastes real quick. Ecclesiastes real quick. Ecclesiastes 7 of 29. It says, yeah, 28, man. Which my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man out among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those I found not. So yeah, man, and I'm not gonna go into that because that's like, you know, with that, you know, I don't wanna. That's not that, but honestly, because you know, I don't wanna, like, you know, because honestly there are, like, you know. I'm not gonna go into that. That's just something else. But yeah, man. But notice it said out of 1,000, it said I found one man, but out of women, no, I found none, man. Because no, honestly, shout out to Brother Chronicles because I mentioned him earlier, man. Because I kind of agree with this on not fully per se, because there are some good women out here, but for the most part, man, women like. As far as like, you know, that's why they had to be guided. Even too, it's all a domino effect, man. Because man, without that, needs to be guided. You know, things of that nature and certain things, and morals and values and principles. Of course, godly principles. But most women, for the most part, now I say now they really aren't like really as being good people. They really aren't. I know it's my hard for me to say that because, you know, I kind of, because no, there are women that are good people, but that's why Solomon said that pretty much, because it's just like, you know, at least with a man, you're going to, all right, you're going to at least find one, but women, you know, and it's part of their survivalists by nature. That's just another topic for another day, but, you know, women pretty much per se, like, I remember Chronicles, you said this, and it's like, yeah, they really, because they just certain things that women just don't understand pretty much, you know, and it's not fault that. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but a lot of times it's in their nature. But I'm just saying, like, you know, what I've noticed in my lifetime, they just really aren't like, I don't know, man. They just like, you know, that's why there's a few though. I'm not saying there's a few that actually are like just core, like just good people, but there's certain things that they just don't understand, like, you know, certain values and certain principles and things that, you know, because, you know, honestly, a lot of times, the women being survivors, they're going to do what's best for them, pretty much per se. So that's why Solomon, part of the reason why Solomon's even like saying this, but no, it's still like, you know, notice, you know. Notice, because no, let me take that, because I do know a lot of good sisters. I do know not a lot, but I do know a few good sisters though that are actually good people, good to their core. But I'm just saying, as in applies totality effect. If y'all know what I'm saying, if y'all have an ear, if it makes sense what I'm saying, but that's another story from. I ain't gonna go into that. But notice how it said out of one man out of 1,000, man, that I found is upright. You know, the real, like, you know. That for real, honestly, man. But you know, because it ties into that Luke, because it said, listen, only one man came back and thanked him, man. So, you know, but still, man, like, you know, but it's all this. But let's get Ecclesiastes 12, man, because if you don't get a thank you from them, you already know you don't do it for that. But you already know where you're gonna get it from, man. The Most High your house shot. So let me get this Ecclesiastes, also on Sirach chapter 12, verse 2 real quick. It says, when do good, yeah, exactly, yeah. I'll read verse 1. It says, when thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest it, so thou shalt be thanked for thy benefits. Do good to the godly man, and thou shalt find a recompense, and if not from him, yet from the Most High. So yeah, man. So, you know, Exactly, man. So still, man, they're gonna get recompense from him, but the most important recompense you're gonna get from the Most High Yahusha, man. But that's just is what it is, man. But yeah, because I kind of put that in a clunky way about the women per se, but it's not really to say that because there are great women out here. It's like it's hard to find it though. Like just like even too, that's on the spiritual aspect as well. Because Jeremiah 6:2, that's why Proverbs said, listen, like there's a good man that's out there, but a faithful man who I can find. See how that all goes into the spiritual aspect. So I'm not just going on like when I say that because a lot of times I speak as a man, but I'm saying that as a spiritual aspect as well as a as a that actually lines up with that as a what's called as not just going at women per se. It's all a domino effect, man. Because a lot of times too. Let me say this too, because we can't, as men, like I was talking about this with brother, we can't get too upset. A lot of times, like that's why it says it wasn't Hosea. Like I will not punish them though, like as a because we're proverbial Eve per se, man. Like Israel, man. Like that's what it is, man. Like it's all reflection. Like when we see like actually my mom had sent me this clip though. It was his brother. I think it was a Christian brother, but but he was right though, man. He said, listen, man, we can get mad at women, but we're not teaching them and guiding them, or like they're or how we're acting to the Most High Yahushua, the Most High and his son, man, Most High and Yahushua, man. That's reflecting. It's a reflection of how we are to them, man. Like I say as a nation, as in general, man. In the word and outside the word, man. Like because because what we see now with our sisters out here now, that's how being self-willed, being this and that. Though that's how the Most High Yahushua looks at when we want to do what we want to do, when we're not serving our husband, when we're not serving how we're acting toward our God, man. So I was talking about that with brother yesterday, man. So yeah, so I just want to clean that too, because like a lot of times I see something here, it's not really, going at not really gender war pretty much per se. Because sometimes it's because man, my observation, but it's just a matter of fact that it's all a spiritual aspect. So and it's me saying that, yeah, there's that, but yeah, man, but I don't want to go too deep in that. But man, because my point is, man, be thankful, man, for what people like, even the smallest things, man. Because I remember hearing an interview, man, or Method Man talk about like, how it was on LL's 4321, Cool J's, 4321, song, he said, yo, it was my first time meeting first time meeting DMX, man. But and he said, and I think he was on the Mad Hoffa thing. He said years after X blew up, man, because I'm not promoting, of course, smoking weed, but Method Man, Redman gave him like a blunt, whatever they were smoking, whatever. But but that's always stuck well with X, man. That he said, listen, because that because he was on the come up things pretty much, and they showed him that love. So and he said even after he blew up, man, he told him one day, man, yo, thank you, man, for that. Like you and Redman show me that love, man. He said, and Method Man said, listen, that was something small to me, but that just goes to show you how much you appreciated it, man. I think somebody had said that in comments too, man, because a lot of certain people, they really appreciate things when you do them for them, even the smallest things, man. Honestly, man. So I use that example, but yeah, man, that's what it is, man. I always appreciate even the smallest things, man. I really do, because a lot of times people say like, oh, say thank you, all people say, you don't have to say thank you because what I tell you about that and things of that nature. But no, it's like some people actually really appreciate that. Like honestly, like some people like even though like I was telling somebody said no, this sometimes let people do something nice with you. You don't have to always reciprocate, but sometimes it's in certain people's nature to reciprocate things, man. It's like in them like no, man, you did that for me, man. Because let me go to 2 Timothy, which leads me to that point. Because you know what? I know, because I said this when I made the video, right? Because I speak as man, because like that's what matters to the Most High, to Most High Yahushua. That doesn't matter, but I'm just gonna get into this, man. But 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 2. For men, I'll start verse 1. For this know also, in the last days perilous times shall come, and for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, and unholy, man. So Yeah, man, that's what it is. Cause you know what it is too. I speak as a man. Cause me, this is me as a man. That's why the Most High house that they aren't, man. They're the ways that aren't always, man. They're not right natural man. For me personally, cause some people are actually like this, man. That's why I tell you that don't have that Cain spirit of or that nurse Ratchet or that Kathy Bates misery mentality. I know what's best for you. They know because it's like with the brother. I had that situation with a while back, like a month or so ago. He said, "Listen, I didn't ask for that. I asked for this." So yeah, man, you can't get mad at that because that's what happened to Cain. Because they didn't compromise. I was listen. I won what I want. I said the I want. Don't give me what you think I want because the intent or is there or the thought that counts because yeah that's kind of with man, but with the Most High Yahshua it's not like that. But for me, that's good. No, because it's a balance to it. I'm saying for me, because honestly, for me, because I just read, because especially we live in a time where people are just lovers of their own selves. Because when somebody goes out their way, do something for you, have you on their mind. Me personally, I appreciate that. Even they give me something that I really don't like per se, or I really like. Okay, I don't really like this, but me, I can use that to give it to somebody else. You could use that, not just only me, but y'all brothers and sisters, y'all can use that to give it to somebody else or somebody that I know that might like this. But I appreciate I appreciate the thought that counts. That's kind of what man, not the Most High in your house, honestly. Yeah, man, that's just what it is. That's why I say that's why I said that even when I made the video, man, because I'm thankful for that. Because me personally, I'm that type, but not everybody's that way. Because even with certain people, the thought that they're not like that. You can't get upset with that because they said, listen, I didn't ask for that. I asked for this, man. So they might give it to you back like, hey, I appreciate that, but here we can't get mad. Or they might say, listen, I didn't ask for that. I asked for this. Yeah, man, that's just it is what it is, and you can't get too upset about that because then you had that Cain spirit or that nurse. I heard a noise. You heard that you had that nurse Ratchet from who flew over Cuckoo's Nest, or that Kathy Bates mentality. Like, okay, I know what's best for you. Can't go to I can't go to stores for somebody that and they actually say, hey, go give me some chips, and I'll give them something else. It's like, well, I thought you wanted this. They didn't ask for that, so gotta just doing what they ask. So some people even it's different with that other people, man. But yeah, man, that's just is what it is on that, man. But that's part of thankfulness too. Honestly, man. So yeah. And also too with that, if you're that type of person though, you could just that's where that Power 15 and 1 kicks in though, because I'm thinking about that, because because a lot of times you might have somebody that's serious, austere, very stern, it's like, alright, cool, you got sometimes get out your feelings, shrug it out, but on a person that's like that say, listen, I don't want that, things of that nature. It's a certain way you got to deliver to it, because you don't throw at somebody. No, I don't want this. I said this. No, because that's now you're kind of wrong in that situation. Now you're both wrong, because one, the person's wrong that didn't get what you wanted because they got what you thought you would want. But two, now you're wrong because you said it in a disrespectful kind of way, pretty much per se. Now it's you didn't it's a certain way. There's certain ways to go into etiquette, like I was talking about in the beginning of the video. Certain ways hey, listen, I appreciate that, what you that, but listen, take this back. I don't want that, or here I didn't ask for that, But certain times people the same. People, some might be going on, not being the best mood, and it might come out that way. And sometimes, you gotta let that shit rise. All right, cool, whatever. Just shrug it off, or some people is very serious, very stern, very, very. It is what it is with that. But I'm saying that to say as well, man. You can't, do that to people as well. Just on the other side, but also too, man, if somebody actually do something specifically after that, okay, listen, you can't get mad when they said that. It's wait, because I call myself getting mad, getting kind of upset when that brother did that. I was like, wait, he didn't ask for that, he did ask for this. So I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, so even that still kind of catch for those moments for that, man, because that's a Cain. That's the Jew, like you said, that's part of the way it came. Not only hating your brother in your heart, being a murderer, but that or that's the way it came as well, man. So But yeah, man. But it's all going back to being thankful in this, man. But I'm saying that as a man, because the Most High Yahshua is not like that. But yeah, man, that's just being, but pretty much, man, because I kind of go bounce around thing for thing, or topic to topic, I digress and, do a lot of sidebars. Man, pretty much, man, be pretty much thankful, man. Honestly, man, thank you. You know, this is the day, like Psalm says, man. This day that He made, I will rejoice and be glad in it. Be thankful, man. You know, and being alive with Him and your house shot, and also too, man. This yeah, man. Just being thankful, man, because for what you got, man. It's too just a song. Who sang that song? Be thankful for what you got, man. Down in the back, gangster, something. I was listening to that song a few months ago, but yeah, man. That's just is what it is, man. So hopefully this is edifying, man. Because honestly, man, me be more thankful. Honestly, no, let me end on this, man. Because this is what it is too. Because a lot of people, like, you know, that's how a lot of people get scammed. Like, no, because you know, like the brother, somebody firstborn said, it's just their lust and it's your lust and your covenant, the lust and covetousness that you know that gets you, man. That's what it is. Beyond the money, that's what it is, man. But you know, but that's what part of being thankful is, because you know that's what that Philippians comes in. But where I'm about to get in Proverbs, man, because the Most High's already doing that for you, man. Like, you know, don't give me. Let me get this Proverbs real quick. Proverbs chapter 30. I got my jeans rolled up like I'm LL Cool J. No, I had to pull them up. I had a little itch. I just rolled my jeans up. It was like LL Cool J or New York in the 90s and 2000s, man. Or like, yeah, that's how I have my jeans rolled up. I'm just bidding. I'm playing. But Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 8. Remove me far vanity and lies, and give me neither poverty nor riches, and feed me with food convenient convenient for me. I'm sorry. Let me read that again. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me. Lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my God in vain. So yeah, man, give me not too much that I forget you, and you, the Most High in your house, and give me not too little that I blaspheme your name and take your name in vain. You know, so that's what it is, man. So I'm being thankful. That's what it is, man. That's why that Lamentations 3:39. What does the living man do but complain, man? So honestly, so. Yeah, man. So hopefully it's just edifying, man, because you know, shoot, and honestly too, also for life too, man. Of course, I said being alive in the Most High house shop, but too for life, man. Because honestly, man, even that what situation I'm going on now, man. You know, honestly, because a lot of times I can get entitled to life, man. With earth and ashes, why you proud, man? We're not entitled to see another day. Who said that? That's why that Lord's will is so important, man. But you know, it is what it is, man. So anyway, so peace.